Hello, my reading friends. Welcome back. My name is Melissa. I am the community manager for the Jane Austen Literacy Foundation community, and I am really excited to be hanging out with you today. So I'm going to try something a little different and do my first tag video. Now, this is very different for me because normally I am doing the interviews and hosting panels and asking the questions. So to ask the questions to myself feels very new to me. So I hope you'll bear with me and sit back and enjoy this, and let's have a little bit of fun getting to know each other. I would love if you are learning anything about me or the foundation as I'm doing this tag, that you comment and let me know maybe things that we have in common. That's always really fun to me to see as a group of collective readers what we connect over. This might be a little bit different than everyone else that has been doing the I'm new to booktube sort of tag, in that this is not exclusively my channel. This is the Jane Austen Literacy Foundation YouTube channel. So I will be answering things a little bit about myself because I do create content for the channel, obviously, but also I will be giving you little bits about the foundation itself and things that pertain to it as I go along. So let's jump right in. And the first question is, why did I start this channel? Now, as I said, this is not exclusively, I must be struggling with that word today, my channel. The Jane Austen Literacy Foundation was actually started almost 10 years ago by Caroline Jane Knight, who is the fifth great niece of Jane Austen and the last of Jane Austen's nieces to grow up at Chawton House. And Caroline had a vision for bringing the Literacy Foundation to life, and that was started. Our YouTube channel has been around for a few years, but I think one of the most unique things to our channel is our Sanditon Season 2. If you haven't seen it yet, it came to life during COVID. It was a group project where we hosted, it was a Zoom room with characters, and it kind of continued on because the show had stopped, and season 2 via Zoom was born out of that. And it is such a really fun project. We still have so many people that find the page even today. Daily we have views watching season 2. So if you haven't checked that out, you might go and give it a view after this video and leave a comment saying that you found this because of the new booktube tag. So question number 2 is, what are some fun and unique things I can bring to booktube? And I think I'm going to answer this for myself and as a community. So as a community, what we really stand for is encouraging people to read more, but also we are a volunteer-run nonprofit who helps bring funding to children that are in need around the world. We help with literacy projects, connecting them with school resources, and in so many other ways. So I think that this channel really represents connecting people with reading, whether you are an adult and you're finding your way back to reading again, or it's bringing children and connecting them to literacy resources. So I think that is the uniqueness that we bring to this space. But for myself on this channel, some of the things that I really love and am passionate about is, for one, I am building my own home library on a budget. So I love to shop library sales. I love to see what bargains I can buy, and I really have fun doing that. So I love to share that with you. Also am a big library person, so I'm frequently going to the library and requesting books. I've talked about it in my last video that I have an amazing library system here. So I love to show you what I'm checking out, what I currently have out from the library, and help inspire you to maybe grab some books out of the stack that I have. Maybe that also resonates with you. And then also, we collectively have a love of Jane Austen here. So I think we bring a uniqueness with some of the live streams and the panels that we do in helping connect you with Austen and her works and share them in a way that will hopefully let you see them in a new light and appreciate them in the way that we do as well. The third question is, what am I most excited about bringing to this channel? So I think I'm just really excited to connect with fellow readers out there. I really enjoy seeing what other people are reading. I love hearing that you're getting excited about reading. That makes me really excited. I hope that other people can love reading as much as I do. That is my greatest passion. I love seeing children being able to read books on their own for the first time and the empowerment that it gives them, the way that stories come to life as you're a teenager and you get to see other characters surrounding you that feel the same feelings that you do. I love reading romance and seeing people fall in love in stories in so many different ways. And I hope if this channel can bring a little bit of that to you, then I will feel that I've accomplished something. Next question is, what do I love to read? Now, it's always changing a little bit, but my main loves are uh, historical romance, contemporary romance, and historical fiction. I really enjoy history, so books that have that any aspect of history to them. And I really enjoy reading romance, so if it has a little bit of romance in it, I am a happy camper. Also enjoy nonfiction books about mainly historical topics. I really enjoy those as well. But if you catch me reading, that's probably one of the three genres with a little bit of a side nonfiction that you're going to catch me reading. It is a lovely day here today, and I have my windows in my office slash library open right now. And my cat is going crazy in the window over the birds that are chirping outside. So if you hear little noises in the background, that is my cat joining in and letting the birds know that she would like to play with them. The next question is, what book or series got me into reading? And I was really thinking about this one and trying to remember hard. And I think I'm just going to answer with a few. Maybe these also brought you into your love of reading. But I know for sure I read through Babysitter Club series like it was my job in the summertime. I loved Babysitter Club books. Boxcar Children was another series that I really, really loved and read through a lot of those. Nancy Drew, I loved those books. And I remember when they had Nancy Drew and Hardy Boy crossover series, and I really enjoyed those as well. There are so many others. It's really hard to pick which ones brought me to my love of reading, but those were some of the ones that I really remember just diving into the series, and I couldn't get enough of, and I was always back checking out the next books in the series. The next question is, what challenges will starting a booktube channel be the hardest to overcome? And I think for me, because I love watching other people's videos, it's figuring out which videos to film for myself because I want to do them all. I think there's so many creative videos out there about so many amazing topics, and I want to connect with other people here on YouTube and do the same and help bring that content for you and sharing all the books that I'm reading. Sometimes it feels a little bit overwhelming to do an end of the month wrap up with everything that I've been reading and be organized and share them with you as well. So I think those are the main challenges for me, is just creating the content and sharing everything with you and not wanting to do all the videos, but paring down what I'm going to be sharing. The next question is, when did I start reading? And this one is a little tricky, but I think it was around age 4. I'm pretty sure my mom said when I was kindergarten age, I was already reading when I went into kindergarten, and they said I was ready to skip on ahead because I was reading so well at that age. I've never known a time that I can remember when I wasn't reading and I wasn't falling in love with some new book, whether it was short books, longer books. Even in college, I took as many English classes as I could because I loved reading those as well. Where do I read? That's a great question. So I have my chair here in my library office that I do like to curl up in sometimes, but I am probably the most going to be found reading in my living room or laying in bed reading, maybe if my husband is watching a show and I'm sitting there reading a book. I try to sneak in reading everywhere I can, so I'm never going out anywhere without probably my Kindle or a book with me. So it could be even in the grocery line. It could be waiting for the car repairs, anywhere you're going to find me reading, but mostly probably the living room or here in my office. Next is, what kind of books do I like to read? I think I kind of already answered that in the previous question, so maybe I answered that one incorrectly. But I love fiction books, I guess, in a general sense, I would say the most. I really just love stories that you feel connected to the reader in some emotional sense. They're on some journey that really pulls you into the story. I love to see a story arc happen and that they were one way at the beginning and they've changed and found themselves at the end. A story that makes me feel all the feels is really what I enjoy. And then the last question in the tag is, what does my book collection look like? That's kind of difficult. So maybe I'll do a book tour video, bookish room tour video at some point in time. I was thinking of maybe doing a what's on my shelf sort of video and taking you through one shelf at a time, but I guess in a general sense, so I have two bookcases right here. If you were to look over to the side, on this side, I have another bookcase with all of my Austen and nonfiction, Regency and Victorian era books. Over here, I have another bookcase that has my collection of Mary Bellag books that I'm doing and some classics on the top. In front of that is another bookcase with mostly historical romance, and then a few piles in front of it on the floor of books that I need to sort through. And then over to the side here, I have a whole other bookcase, and that is my library books and books for my job that I have. So that's kind of walking you through my books. They're pretty much in all different areas around this room. We do have another bookcase in our living room, and then my son has bookcases up in his room. So the house is well stocked with books. That is not a problem. I hope that this helped you to get to know me a little bit more. Thank you for hanging out with me for the new booktuber tag. If you have any questions about me or the foundation or what it is we do or book recommendations, I'm really excited to be here in this space and connect with you in the comments. I don't want to just be talking to myself on camera. I am here to interact with all of you in booktube land. So please comment away. It really does bring me joy, and it helps that other people see that we are connecting on here and bring other people to our channel. If you haven't taken a moment yet to hit the subscribe button, it would really make my day if you did. Also give this video a like and hang around for more content here on our channel. If you haven't caught the time to read videos, I did want to mention those are one of the other things that I really love that we're bringing to this channel. So they are exactly 1 hour long, so they kind of act as a timer, and they are ambiance videos that you can turn on at any point during the week when you're ready to sit down and just kind of unwind. And there's different ones to choose from. They have some are just kind of white noise background kind of sounds, and others have music with them. So pick one that you love and let me know if you use it to read this week. Happy reading to everyone. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I will catch you in the next video. Take care. Bye.